Must admit, the final fight was properly challenging. I appreciate that a lot. I actually had to look up the boss script. Anyway, I think the grand lesson to be learned from this playthrough was that Esper bonuses are just game breaking. We can do pretty much whatever the hell we want if we are going to abuse Esper bonuses. So I'm definitely going to try a playthrough without using any Esper bonuses. I feel like magic will be a lot less effective without the Esper bonuses. Now let's just watch this ending scene and notice if there's anything different. I don't expect there to be anything different. Except for the credits, perhaps? We didn't get credits at the beginning, did we? Yeah, one good pounding will do the trick. That's how you deal with computers. I'm getting better, he says. Oh, Setsu. Arguably one of the most useless characters. Which means I should try a playthrough forcing myself to use Setsu. Who knows, I might even get a good handle on how to use those slot abilities. When I was playing this, just casually, I never tried to manipulate the slots. So most of the time he did get decent damage, but nothing compared to the other guys. There's too much randomness there, and that's the same that could be said with Gao as well, but like Gao is 90% effective. Mog is someone we get way too late in the game to make effective use of, I feel. When does Mog join us in the world of balance? After the Magitech research facility, isn't it? When we've decided to launch an attack on Vector. I guess it could be useful, but by that point in time, all that's left in the game, at least in the world of balance, is the floating continent. I don't know. Who else? Who else? Cyan! Oh my god. I didn't even think of Cyan, did I? I think Cyan is the most useless character. What is he going to do without Esper bonuses, I wonder? And yeah, definitely want to try Umaro in the Pixel Remaster. The guy was pretty damn strong when I fought him when we met him for the first time. But he's just our berserkers, and we know from Final Fantasy V how unreliable berserkers are. Gogo, I guess Gogo can be as useful or as useless as whatever character we need him to imitate. What would be a good setup for Gogo, I wonder? Tools? Tools and Blitz? I mean, magic I suppose would be universally good for everyone, but since only Celis and Terra, not even Celis, it's only Terra that has a good magic stat. So as far as damage magic is concerned, I think only Terra would be useful. I'm not sure anybody else has even a half decent magic stat. See, that is the reason Esper bonuses are so broken. The game expects most of these people to have only an average magic stat, and so whatever damage they do is consider Savin, for example. His Phantom Rush is expected to do a large amount of damage given his average magic stat, but because we used Esper bonuses, he was easily doing Quad Knights, and he was wiping out entire fields of enemies with his Razor Gale because of his excellent magic stat. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how he does without magic bonuses. Does he still do appreciable damage with Fire Phoenix or Phoenix, whatever the name of that blitz is? Let's just call it Fire Dance. And Razor Gale. He probably won't even do Quad 9 damage with Phantom Rush. I wonder what kind of a struggle endgame would be if we don't have any of those magic bonuses. Of course, equipment is equipment, so the girls will be nigh on invincible because of perfect magic defense. And we have spells like Ultima. Yeah! Ultima, Meteor, Meltdown, Quick. So maybe the magicians will still be extremely viable even without the Esper bonuses. What options do we have for our physical attackers, I wonder? Master Scroll? Master Scroll will be nice. But I feel like the only way we're gonna get decent utility out of our physical attackers if we just grind them up to extremely high levels. Remains to be found out. At some point in time, some point in the future, I will try that challenge run, but not right now. And I got a lot of other things on my plate. But I'm just glad that our wait for Final Fantasy 6 Pixel Remaster is finally over. We've got this version also to choose from. Yeah, and given the fact that the magic evasion bug is so game breaking, I feel like there is more of a reason to play the Pixel Remaster rather than the original versions. I think the bug exists even in the Game Boy version, or maybe not. If not, yeah, the Game Boy version is another viable alternative as far as fairness is concerned. And the Game Boy version also has a bonus dungeon. I need to try that too. Oh, I completely forgot about Realm. Does she have a comparable magic stat to Terra? Some people have told me that she can be the best magic user in the team. But they were using Esper bonuses, so it's like, how much of a fair statement is that? Shadow as a ninja, I feel like he's universally useful. But by end game, we'll need to spend a lot of money if we want good stuff to throw with Shadow. What kind of damage does he do with his regular attacks? I'm not sure. But he's got scrolls too. But I believe the scrolls depend on your magic stat. And he faces the same challenge as Sabin, I guess. Maybe the damage from the scrolls is boosted to compensate for his low magic. I've never tried that. In the world of balance, Shadow is extremely unreliable. And he's with us for only very small periods of time, so we can't really... So... I don't think a playthrough in the world of balance is representative, but when do we get Shadow in the world of Ruin? Almost immediately. Immediately means after we get the airship, yeah. For most of the characters, to unlock most of the characters, we need the airship. The only ones who are available to us before the airship are Celes, obviously. Celes, Sabin, Edgar, and Setzer of all people. But we can get Shadow immediately after that. It's a relatively easy dungeon. I say relatively easy dungeon because I was using Fire. Wonder how easy it actually is. Still, it's a dungeon. So it's non-trivial. Getting Shadow is non-trivial. But once we do that, pretty much the rest of the world of Ruin we can rely on Shadow. So I guess not such a bad deal. World of Ruin, if we partake in all of the side quests, is pretty long. So we can get some use of Shadow. But yeah, it looks like Terra, Celes, Edgar, Sabin, Locke. These are the ones who the entire game is based on. All of the others are just auxiliary characters. What options does Locke have? Locke can equip the Mangosh. So I guess if we equip the Mangosh, maybe the Aegis Shield. But where will he get the damage from? I was thinking of physical evasion, but for the most part, if we just keep people in the back row, we don't take that much physical damage. Magic damage, on the other hand, really hurts, so magic evasion is far more important than physical evasion. This cutscene seems pretty much unchanged. So I guess we're just waiting for the end. Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster Staff. I've never seen those names before. Why is the font so damn small? Oh, the only name I recognize. Two names. Uematsu, Yoshitaka Amano. Anybody else? Not really. What happened to Sakaguchi? Sakaguchi is supposed to be like the head, isn't he? Or maybe I'm just thinking about the older Final Fantasies. When did he leave, if he did leave? Sakaguchi and what's that other guy's name? Kawazu. Akitoshi Kawazu. Kawazu, I know he's like... Or is he still there? I don't know actually. All I know is that Kawazu was responsible for FF2 and the Saga games, which were a spin-off of Final Fantasy 2. Is that all? I did not see Sakaguchi or Kawazu, so I'm going to assume they've left the organization. And all support staff. You hear that, you guys? Anybody whose names didn't appear, you just aren't important enough. Wow, some guy's name is Kawaii. I guess it's not so different from naming your kids Love. Dog Ear Records. Takanori Uematsu. Nice. Looks like he got his son or daughter. It's very hard to say with Japanese names. A job in Square Enix. Yoyoka. These are all the US folks. Wonder how the Japan team and US team would be coordinating. It's like literally the opposite ends of the planet. By the time the US folk wake up, it would be like night in Japan. I guess they would have to work in shifts. Yeah, actually that makes sense. What a stupid question that was. Look at the sheer number of people working on this. I mean, sure, they've been working on the whole collection of Pixel remasters, but still, this is a far cry from 30 years ago. Well, it's 30 years ago after all. But just this is such a great indication of how far gaming has come. They used to call us weirdos! And now they do it too. Oh, there he is! Hironobu Sakaguchi? It's only Akitoshi Kawazu, Nomura, Asano Takahashi. But it's only a special thanks. So I guess they were consulted on, but they are not part of Square Enix anymore. Suge Matsuda. What is this? Alright, she had a baby. I think this was part of the original cutscene too. I was wondering if this was an addition. Baby is half his size. What the hell? Mama's returning home? Or is she not? Oh, they're just watching her aboard the airship. Wasn't there a giant crack in the city? How did they repair that? With magma flowing out and all. What is Edgar doing? Was he trying to flirt with Celis? I guess since no girl will have him, only Sabin is left in the world for Edgar. And Sabin has already decided he wants to be a monk. Hardcore monks never get married, but they also live alone. Not exactly in a transportable castle. Literally letting your hair down, eh, Terra? Titanic style? Terra never did get paired off with anyone in the end, which surprised me quite a bit. But yeah, we don't exactly need more cringy love stories in RPGs. She came to know what was in her heart, and that's what's important. Oh, what's this? Phantom Forest. Phantom Forest is no longer phantom-y anymore. There are birds here. I seriously don't remember any of this crap. But why the hell would I watch a half an hour cutscene over and over again? First playthrough done. That's all I care about. Afterwards, it's all about the gameplay. The end? Please give me the end. I've had enough. Fans of both past and present, the crew brought the urgents to life. We offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. Who is offering thanks, though? The end. Complete game data? Why not? So that's the end of Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. Must admit, why did I find this more difficult than the previous PC version? I don't know. Either I got extremely lucky or I don't know. But subsequent playthroughs will give me more information, I suppose. So I'm just looking forward to that. Anyway, that's the end of this playthrough. I am going to try the final boss with Sabin as well as Terra. So look forward to that. Until next time, guys.